Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our Sidekicks Summit. I'm joined by Danny Fisher, Chris Black, and today we're talking Ottawa Hills. They're now ranked in Division 3. They're ranked #1, a perennial powerhouse for a few years now, and they just played St. Francis yesterday. They got the shutout, 3-0. Dylan Schrader, a big part in that win. How has he put this Green Bears team in contention for perhaps another state championship run?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is he kind of unbalances what you do on the back line, because you have Kevin Heilman on the one side of things that really is super dangerous, then Dylan Schrader as well on the other side. Schrader got in multiple times on the left side, found once brilliantly by Scott Davis. And I'll tell you what, if you focus on Kevin, you're done by Dylan. If you focus on Dylan, you're done by Kevin. You have to have a full defensive line and idea of defending the whole team, because out of those guys, we'll put you under.
Dylan and Kevin, they've both scored over 100 goals in their career. What have they added to this program over the last few years that they've been on the team?
I think they've got a lot of pace. That they're natural goal scorers as well. And that's very rare. I mean, from a young age, Kevin Holman's been a natural goal scorer, and just look at some of the goals he's scored, and he's a natural goal scorer within that. And I think they both are, and that's what every team needs, that natural goal scorer.
In 2017, last season, Ottawa Hills runner-up in state championships. What does it take to win it all this season?
I think they've got to use the memory of last year. You use sometimes when you go to a final and you don't win, you use that as motivation for the next year. They want to go and play at Crew Stadium. They want to go and play against the best in Ohio again. And that for me is motivation enough as a coach to want to get back there if it was my team.
And experience going well with them too. Nate Barrett going into his 6th season as head coach. What does he bring to this program?
I think a big part of it is you believe in him as a player, because he has done it multiple times now. So the belief is there. You're going to buy into his system. They only lost one starter, regular starter, coming into this year. So they already had their system rolling, just small tweaks, plug and play almost. I think another big part of it too is Tommy Coiling goal. They have a premier goalkeeper as well. So they've got premier goal scorers, premier goalkeeping, phenomenal midfield, organized back line. You don't see it at many divisions turning over like this so cleanly, let alone in Division 3 in Northwest Ohio. So I think that's really one big thing. They are good everywhere, and part of that is also the coaching, like I said, with Nate Bear.
Now the team ranked #2 right below Ottawa Hills, Dayton Christian. The Green Bears beat them already, 3-1 a few weeks ago. Is there any team that can really cause havoc for the Green Bears and keep them from winning a state championship?
I think, Dayton Christian, they're going to use that game, as we said before, they're going to use that as a motivation. And we always say as coaches, it's always hard to go and beat a team a second time. Once you beat them once, especially 3-1, that says it was a pretty, Ottawa Hills may have dominated that game a lot, being 3-1. So they'll use that. They'll watch video. I'm sure the coaches are watching the video of the game. They're looking at ways in which they can counteract Ottawa Hills. So, and when you're #1, everyone wants to knock you off. So everyone works an extra 10-15% harder.
All right, yeah, Ottawa Hills looking to go to the state championship again, perhaps win it, because the lacrosse team just did it in Division 3. Doesn't matter how small you are, you can still do it. Yeah. So anything you two would like, specifically, Danny, anything you'd like to talk about from Pacesetter Soccer Club?
We're in mid-season now, so we're really firing with the Ohio North Premier League now, with the U10s to U12s, and Great Lakes division as well for older ones as well, and Northwest Ohio as well for our younger ones. So we're just right in the middle of the season now. It's hectic, and we're just about to get our winter camps and winter academy stuff out there. So we're looking forward to getting that promoted. It seems crazy that we're talking about winter already, but it's not far off.
And Chris, because you're a soccer junkie, anything you'd like to promote?
Well, this is not a sunburn or suntan. He's got a little windburn going on today over here, so I don't miss that at all. So I do appreciate what you go through on a given day. And I also appreciate the referees out there. So to the referees out there, I will say #1 thing is when a referee asks me a question about how he did at a game or she did at a game and really means it and has a question about something, love it. It means that they are really, really doing it for the right reasons. Got to give that plug in there. So keep your heads up if you're one of those good ones out there that are trying to do better for the kids.
Yes, love all the referees. All right.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah.
Most of the referees. All right, there it is. Danny Fisher, Chris Black for the Sidekick segment.